first level and debating chamber.
Emerging for question time one final time. A First Minister departing after 3,000 days at the top.
I'm looking forward to my 286th and final session of First Minister's Questions. Thank you.
A leader leaving at a time of crisis for her own party.
The next item of business is First Minister's Questions.
A moment for one last political taunt.
Now, the First Minister's farewell tour this week has been a masterclass in deceit and political spin. She was too busy, far too busy, to appear in front of the Scottish Affairs Select Committee, but somehow managed to eke out time in her schedule to sit down and loose women.
Today marks the final contribution.
After the sparring came time for one last speech reflecting on the longest premiership in the highest office.
Words will never adequately convey the gratitude and the awe I hold in my heart for the opportunity I have had to serve as your First Minister. It truly has been the privilege of my lifetime. And with these words, Presiding Officer, I draw it to a close.
Nicola Sturgeon will be reflecting on failing to secure Scottish independence, but there is no doubt she ran a tight ship, a political machine. And this leadership contest to replace her has exposed cracks. It's led to accusations and resignations, and it will leave her successor to pick up the pieces. Do you have regrets about how the party's been left?
No, I have great confidence in the future of my party. Even in the last few days when there's been hyperbolic phrases used about collapse and all sorts of things, you look at most opinion polls and they still show the SNP way ahead of anyone else.
Her opponents argue she leaves behind a legacy of issues, a litany of problems. Her supporters say Sturgeon was a once-in-a-generation political operator. Conor Gillis, Sky News, Holyrood.